Mansi, we can start now.
Yes, Bhavna.
All right. So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Alumni Talk. We have Rajmudra and Yash Mathane, who've been students of CMEDU in photography department, but the story is that one was in diploma and the other was in degree. So the Alumni Talk today is about the journey of two students, how they have basically transformed from students to professionals coming from different places and then, working together in Pune City. So I'll request Yash and Rajmudra to rather tell us about their journey. Yash and Rajmudra.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Raj.
Yes, so I'll start. Hello, everyone. I'm Rajmudra, and I started my career in photography from after my 12th, and I joined CMEDU. I wanted to do degree, so CMEDU had option of degree, so I joined there for degree, and CMEDU taught me a lot. So I'll share the presentation. Just a bit. Yash, can you share the presentation?
Yeah. One second.
Is my
Before that, I was doing photography, but with phone and all. So I never had the experience of cameras and all. But when I joined the CMEDU, I started from scratch. I didn't know anything, aperture, shutter speed, nothing. I didn't know anything. So yeah, it was like a long journey for me, and it was beautiful.
Perfect.
And now I'm pursuing my master's in advertising from Tirak Maharashtra Vidyapit. So,
All right.
Yash, you can go next.
Okay.
So yeah, this is very one of the first shoots that I've done. This is from my village only, and we have our orphanage. So I just used to pick someone, and I used to shoot these kind of moody portraits and all. So this is from that. I shot it in second year, I guess. Yeah. Before that, I was doing streets and all. So it was more of roaming around the streets and all. Yeah. Yes, you can go next. Yeah, so this was one assignment. Nilesh sir gave these assignments to us in first term of third year. So he told us to create something with fashion, but it should be in a casual way, like somebody is doing the regular action, but in a so we have to add the fashion sense in it. So this was the parking of our PG, and I just created this frame, and I brought these boxes and all. So it shows like one girl is shifting from one place to another, but then I used my friend, and she wore like this dress and all. So I planned it very monotonous, and it came out really great. So yeah, this one is one of my favorite shoots. Next.
Just a thing, Rajmudra, for this particular shot that you have
Yes, ma'am.
shot, what was the thought? Like, where do you get these boxes or the sofa? Or
So sofa was there only, but boxes I brought from somewhere. I wanted to show that monotone, and so I brought the boxes from one person. ज़्यादा मिल नहीं रहे थे तब, but मैंने थोड़ा सा जुगाड़ किया, कुछ मेरे पास भी थे, so I just composed this frame.
because all the colors and all have.
Ma'am, your audio is not very
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, I think ma'am's audio.
But this is a nice image.
So
It's important that as a photographer, it's not just about learning the light and camera angles and all that, but it also is about thinking on your feet and getting things done and arranging things like this. And
Yes,
having contacts is a very important thing. And it's very important to network as well.
Yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, definitely.
That
So
this is
those triangles in the triangles in background on the second image. So those were very aesthetic, and I like that in that image only.
Yeah.
I agree. I like the second image more. It's more dynamic.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Can we go next?
Yeah.
Please, yes.
So in the beginning, I used to shoot, my friends and all. So this is my sister, and I like to create this moody kind of portrait. So more we experiment, more we know about people and how to, how to use their face, what the kind of shots we can shoot, and these kind of shots I like more. So I do this at my home, like when I go to my place, I create these kind of portraits and all. So in third year, we have to choose what genre we want to create our portfolio in. So at that time I chose product and food. Now I do anything now I do everything, but at the time I chose product and food. So this is some work which I have done in studio and in product and food. So this particular image, this we have created.
Rajmudra, I am particularly
Yes, ma'am.
sorry to break you in. I want to know more about this picture. Like, how did you conceptualize it?
Yes, ma'am. So I wanted to shoot this product, and in our studio we have this stand, which is which is very great. So I just thought that I can place these on that, and then the background was not this, so it is stacked. Anyone can say that. So the background is stacked, and I use like 3 lights in it. Yeah, and there is some Photoshop also.
Nicely conceptualized, definitely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is one from food section. So at first, I tried to use the studio light on it, but then it looked very unreal and all. So I just tried it with natural light, and then it came out real nice. So I just thought I could share this with you. Sometimes we have to just stick around there, and then we can get the final result.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is also one of the example of that. Like I wanted to shoot these kind of images, but then I wanted it to be backlit. So जो the center का sleeve है, तो मैंने उसको backlit किया था. But the problem was कि वो जो पेंडेंट है वो उसका कलर और वो सब वो इतना अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था. तो मैंने बहुत ट्राई किया, बट द लीव्स वर लुकिंग टू मच ग्रीन, लाइक द लाइट ग्रीन. तो मुझे वो बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं आ रहा था. तो मैं एकदम ऐसे परेशान हो गई. मैं जाके थोड़ी देर आई टुक अ ब्रेक, और उसके बाद आई जस्ट केम बैक एंड आई थॉट लाइक आई टर्न द लाइट which was on 90 degree, I'll turn it on 45. So when I did that thing, so it looked very nice, and surface of leaves and all, so it came out really great.
That's a nice point you brought up, Rajmudra, because it's important that you take breaks whenever you feel fatigue, or if you feel that you're running into a dead end. It's important to take those small breaks, because you come back with a fresh mind, and even when on a break, you're probably thinking about the process and all that.
Yes.
So it's a good thing that you did that.
Yes. So yeah, this is one of my favorite images. So this is again food, and I shot it in natural light. I wanted to shoot in natural light only, because I'm more I'm more into natural portraits and natural light kind of shoot. So yeah, food looks great in natural light. Yeah, this is shot in studio light, and one of my friend, like, he brought this dry ice, and which creates smoke. So at that time I was not using that smoke, but then I wanted it to be looking little great, so I just used that smoke, and it came out like this. I did little Photoshop in the end. You can. So yeah, this is also one of the food shoots. At that shoot, we had this what I'm saying. So at this shoot, we had a food stylist. So he just arranged it, and it was great. It was great having a food stylist. It helped a lot. This is again in natural light. Yeah, this is in a studio lights, and I shot it in like four lights were there, like 3 or 4 lights were there, and it took a lot of Photoshop after that because the edges and all, we had to clear that a lot. So I created it like that. We can go. Yeah. So this is yeah.
Yeah.
Go back. Yeah. So Brian and Candy is one brand. So they wanted their products to shoot with a model, and so they approached me through Instagram only, and they saw my work on Instagram, and the person who contacted me, he was very impressed by my work, and he was like, I wanted to do this shoot, so can you do it? And we had a chat and all, and they sent me these products. Of course, it was not a collaboration. They paid me for this, and yeah, so I hired this model. Her name is Varsha Rekhate, and her skin was very good. So they wanted someone whose skin is great and all, because their products are into those lines. So we shot it in our friend's house, and yeah, this came out great as well. So for the internship, I applied in one sari brand, and their name is Pratha. So they, at that time, I was doing products only in the beginning, but in the end 2-3 weeks, they wanted me to shoot for fashion also, for their with models and all. So these are some shots which we took in last few weeks. You can go next. There are 3 slides in the next. So in the beginning, I was doing this only, but then when we shot for the products with fashion, so they liked it more, and after that also we are connected for shoots and all. So this is the kind of work which we have to do for internships and all. Yes, second one.
Yash, can you
So
just go back, please?
Yeah.
So, Rajmudra, for this, so the styling bit or the placement, all this was done by you, or they had briefed you that this is something that we're expecting? What was the thought process for these?
no, ma'am. At that time, I had to do all these things like styling and the props and all they had, but everything was done by me.
Okay, so even like the layouting of images, like taking
Yes.
grab shots,
Yes,
taking close-ups, taking top down, and
yes, ma'am.
the flow.
Yes, ma'am. That we have to do only because they want the end results only.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I manage their social media also at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing both. So I was creating these kind of layouts and all, because we can post it on stories or we can send it to the clients and all.
Mm-hmm.
So I created these.
And then what more were you doing for the social media? I mean, were they giving you briefs that so many posts have to go every day? Like, were there any such kind of expectations that they had set for you?
Yeah, like when we used to shoot the saris and all, so they have like a plan for the week, and they used to give it to me. So it was more like I can do whatever I want to, but the stories ka aisa tha ki we have to post like 2-3 stories a day. So
Mm-hmm.
these kind of pictures really helped. Like I can post the single one also,
Mm.
but something aesthetic looked great on it. So I did both of them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So lockdown, like it's a big one, and we know like we were stuck. Before lockdown, I was doing my internship, so I was very busy, like morning 10 to evening 6 and 7. So I was very busy, and when the suddenly lockdown happened, and we were in that very big kind of thing. So in the beginning, I did this shoot, which I conceptualized and all. We worked on it, and we live on a hill, so it benefited a lot to me. So I can shoot there, and I can use those kids for the as a model. So yeah, this is one of the image we can go.
So what is this? This person is sitting inside something?
Yeah, it's the box. Like we made it only. I have the BTS of it on the third slide, but so yeah, we made it. Like I had this concept, like I want this one box, which because in the lockdown we are trapped inside our homes and all. So I wanted to show that, like there is this curve. So there is very big world, but we are trapped in a box. So I just created that box.
That's a nice visualization, nice concept also.
Thank you, sir.
And this image is so striking image because everything is so blank, and you have a small semicircle niche, and then you have this square thing right in the center. And I mean, very well
Yes, ma'am.
thought, Rajmudra.
Thank you, ma'am. So yeah, we can go now. So yeah, these are some close-ups from the same box. So I wanted that light parda kind of thing, because like we can see what is going outside and what is going on in the outside world, but we cannot step out. So I just created these kind of some frames. Yeah, and this is like
Rajmudra, I have a
what we
quick
did.
question. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Why did you choose to do it in black and white, or did you take it in color and then thought it would be nice black and white, or did you
No, sir,
visualize?
I took it in colors, but then I created, the final results are in black and white, because black and white is like monotonous, and we can focus on the subject, and we can focus on the part that I wanted to show. Because अगर मैं उसको color में करती तो मतलब उसमें colors दिखते और ज़्यादा focus उस पे जाता.
Right. So you basically thought of it before you shot. You had
Yes.
a black and white image in your mind.
Yes, sir.
That's a really good way to shoot, because a lot of people don't see in black and white, and they think that they're just moving the sliders because they know Photoshop and Lightroom, and then they think that it's a nice photo, but it doesn't work that way. You need to think in black and white to
Yes, sir.
have a really striking image. These are really good images.
Thank you, sir. We can go. Yeah, so this is the pre-production of our shoot. So we have our orphanage. So these kids are very excited when I do something new, or I involve them in shoots and all. So they were very happy to do it, and we created that box out of this one.
Wow, I actually thought when you said it's a box, I thought it was a cardboard box, and now
No, it was
to see
not.
that it's a actual wooden box.
Yes,
Great,
right.
superb.
Yeah, okay. So this is again my sister, and I shot it during lockdown, and at that time I was learning Photoshop and Lightroom and all. So I just used to create her images and all, and then I used to spend some time doing Photoshop and all. So I just color graded it a bit. So yeah, so as I told you, we have our NGO. So through that, I connected to different NGOs and all, and I do some work for them also. So in this lockdown, we created one kind of CSR ad hota hai wo. So we created that also, which is called Bachpan. It's on YouTube and it's on my profile also. Then again, I shot one. I shot one. What we can say? I shot one ad for Britannia. Like I was in the team. So they wanted some kids, laughing shots and all. So in the lockdown only, I created that ad. Yeah. So I done some work for website and all. So these are the examples of that.
So Rajmudra, when you said this is I mean, you're working for the NGO and you got in touch with
Yeah.
other NGOs also. So How was the process of it? I mean, this is obviously the end product that we're seeing right now, but
Yes, yes,
what
yes.
was the entire process? And I mean, there has to be some kind of pre-planning, pre-production, a brief
Yes,
given to
ma'am.
you.
So for these images I shot for Jalna Education Foundation. So they work for kids, for education of kids and all. So they are into different kind of things like they these shilai machine and all. They are into these, like they teach these to women and all, and they are working on women empowerment and education of the children and all. So I just I discussed with them like what kind of shots they want, and for websites and all, these kind of shots are really catchy. So I just researched a bit and all. I created some mood boards and all, and then I worked it with it. So these are the end results.
These are again very strong images and very impactful, I think, especially the ones with the boards and all of them. So, Rajmudra, I just want to know, like, you're doing different genres at the same time,
Yes, ma'am.
right? How easy it is to like switch and again come out as an artist from a different story altogether most of the times.
So, ma'am, when I do these, different kind of work, it also helps me to do something else. And
Yeah,
if we are doing the one genre only, so we get bored at some point. So
yeah.
when I do documentaries and all, so we did one documentary also in the lockdown
Mm.
for our own, NGO also. And these kind of things, just keep me motivated. So I like doing this. Yeah. So in the lockdown, I used to roam around with my camera a lot, and then at that time I created, stories on Instagram. So I used to make these layouts, and I used to shoot series kind of thing of one subject or one, activity, and then I used to post it like this. So yeah, I did this a lot, and it was, people were liking it so much. So it was like great response from the audience also. We can go next. So yeah, this is also that story thing. We can go next. Yeah, so I wanted to shoot a baby actually, but then we know we didn't have the access to that small baby, and I never handled somebody that small. So our one of our dog, they reproduce, and that I just shot these images out of that little.
Next.
So when the first lockdown ended, I planned this shoot in Pune, and one of my friends, Mrunal. So we planned this. We created mood boards and all, and we executed it in a Mandai area. If you guys are familiar with it, so there are a lot of colors and a lot of frames. We can work there a lot, and every time I go there, so I find something new. I find something really striking kind of thing. So I shoot there a lot. I like that place. Yeah, this is from the same shoot. Okay, no, no. Yes. So again, when I came back, this is something we shot at our village only. So I just she's my friend Aishwarya. So she is theater artist, and she told me that she wants some images, and so we were like, let's do a collaboration. And then I did a small reiki in our area, and I found like 2 3 frames which I can utilize and all. So this is shot with one flash and nothing else. So we just reached there. We discussed what colors she can wear and all, and yeah, we shot this. This is also from that. So the second image, I like contrasts and all in the image, like mood wise also, or light wise also. So the second image I shot in that perspective, like he's looking here and she's looking there. So it was like nice frame. from my perspective. So I like these kind of images.
Was that planned or coincidental?
No. It was coincidence. Like I was shooting her close-ups and all, but then this man was coming from there, so I thought like I want to take this shot. So I just came back and yeah, in a hurry. And somebody called him also. Or he was looking at the kind of team which I had. So he just looked there and this shot came. Yeah. So in Pune, like I do a lot of different kind of work. So this is one of that couple shoots and all. So it was their 25th anniversary, and they wanted a photo shoot. So we did it for them. Yeah, this is also one of the theater artists, and he wanted to shoot his portfolio. And I shot these in Mandai and some in Parvati area, Parvati and Tarzai Tekdi area. So yes, this is shot in Mandai. This also, yes. And this is from the Tarzai ka jo base hai. There is this road on there is this whole big wall which is painted with different there are a lot of colors. So I decided to shoot this outfit on that wall.
So, Rajmudra, knowing that you're not from Pune, and I mean, there are 3 slides that you have put in, and all 3 slides have a different flavor to it.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
how do you come up with these, or is it that the model suggests a particular location, or is it like a discussion that you guys do? How is
Yeah,
that?
ma'am. So it's like it's based on the client. If they want, to shoot it in some studio and all, we can do that also. But I like it more, in natural light and outdoor shoots. And I, roam around a lot in Mandai area because there are, a lot of places which every time I go, I find this new place and new colors and all. So in Mandai area also, in camp area also, there are a lot of walls and these things. So I keep going for photo walks and all a lot. So I find new places like that.
So, when you say you go for photo walks, it means it's all self-done. Like you just take your camera and move around and start
Yes,
making
ma'am.
notes or
So I
something.
do a lot of street and all because I like doing street photography a lot. So it helps me to enhance my work in portraits and all.
Rajmudra, how do you remember these places? Like, do you?
Actually, sometimes I don't, but then I search for it, and sometimes even I can't find it, but then I Google pin it. So this is now
Okay.
a new feature in Maps, so we can pin
Yeah.
the location. So
Okay.
nowadays I'm doing that.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
Yeah. So this is also one sari brand, Karigari. So they have their own collection, and they wanted this shoot. So we came up with this idea. And this is shot in one studio, which is in Kothur. Okay, we can go next.
And how has the approach been? I mean, there are these different brands that you're working for, different people that you're working for. So how do they approach you, or you approach them, or how does that
So,
go?
ma'am, so recently we did, Yash and me, we did one shoot together for one client, and we created that reel, and it got really viral. Like it is on several pages of different kind of things. So it was very viral. Through that, we get a lot of shoot. Like social media is the thing where all people can view your work, and they nowadays the reels are kind of catchy, and because they have the full screen kind of thing, and people like watching it. So we also love creating reels, and we do that a lot. So through that I got really much of contact from that. I got calls, mails and all. So that was very great.
And this has been very recent, this move
Yeah, this
that
is
you're
very
seeing.
recent. Like I haven't posted it also, so it's like 2 weeks prior maybe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is also from the same shoot. So she is teacher of Kathak in Gandharva Mahavidyalay, and she was our model, so we wanted to mix something. So we wanted to do this. This was from the client perspective, and we did it. So this is the end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rajmudra. I mean, knowing that you have passed out in 2019, and then, I mean, we can see the journey. You showed us what you did in your college, then what you did in the lockdown, because after 2019, we all hit into a major
Yes,
lockdown in 2020, and now in 22, 2 years, there is like a big transformation, and you have moved ahead a lot, I would say. Thank you.
yes. I think we can start with Yash or
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing good. I'll share my screen and get started. Uh, so yeah. Hello. I'm Yash. I'm from Amravati actually, and I did my civil engineering in Amravati, 4 years, civil engineering, and start. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Yash. If you
Yeah.
could just start your camera, I think
yeah, we
in the
can't see you.
settings, yeah, we cannot see you.
Yeah. One second, guys. It's glitching.
Okay, we can see you now,
Yeah, we can
Yash.
see.
Yes.
Yeah. 1 second. I can get rid of this notification. The co-host. You can see it, right?
Yeah, Yash, we can see it, but if you could just go back to your slide, your first slide.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So the thought of photography got into me early when I was in 10th and 12th grade. Just because I started watching Discovery a lot, and then I wanted to travel a lot. I like Bear Grylls Man vs. Wild show, and then I got into thinking like, how would I get into that lifestyle? How would I get a job that would help me travel more? So I started. So I thought of photography, and then I begged for a camera. My dad got me camera, and just started shooting in front of my yard and stuff. And I would take my boys out outskirts of the city and shoot stuff, chase waterfalls and stuff. And then, but my parents were like hesitant. They said get a degree first. So I joined uh, Professor Rommegi College of Engineering in Amravati. Uh, I I applied for civil engineering, but it didn't work out that well. मतलब मैंने कुछ ज्यादा ऐसा एफर्ट ही नहीं डाला उसमें मुझे क्योंकि पता था कि एक बार मैं डिग्री ले लूंगा एंड देन आई विल गेट राइट बैक इनटू माय फील्ड. सो मैं 4 साल भी मैं मतलब शूट ही कर रहा था. मैंने तब इंटर्नशिप की विल पावर वॉरियर्स नाम की एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, तो मैंने वो ज्वाइन की. वो मतलब एक एनजीओ जैसा है और वो हर संडे को कम्युनिटी सर्विस रखते हैं. सो संडे को हम ऑर्फनेजेस हॉस्पिटल्स वहाँ पे जाके मतलब उनकी मतलब ये करते हैं, उनको कुछ देना, उनके साथ बैठना, बातें करना, मतलब उसकी वजह से उनको अच्छा लगे. और मैंने वो ज्वाइन करने के बाद मैंने उनका एज अ फोटोग्राफर मैंने ज्वाइन कर लिया और फिर कंटिन्यू मैंने उनके साथ 3 साल काम किया. मैंने वो यहाँ पे इंक्लूड नहीं किया हुआ, बट देन आफ्टर माई डिग्री आई सेड दैट मुझे डिग्री मिल गई है एंड यू प्रॉमिस मी यूड गिव मी 2 years फॉर माई फोटोग्राफी स्टफ. देन मतलब थर्ड ईयर में ही मैं सी मेड्यू आके इंक्वायरी करके मतलब चले गया था कि मुझे यही कॉलेज ज्वाइन करना है वगैरह. तो मैंने अप्रैल में ही इंक्वायरी कर ली, मानसी मैम ने मेरा इंटरव्यू लिया, और मैंने फिर मतलब डिग्री में 4 साल ऑलरेडी इन्वेस्ट किए थे, तो इसलिए मैंने डिग्री नहीं और डिप्लोमा लिया फोटोग्राफी में। मतलब आई कुडंट गिव 3 more years, सो क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 25 का हो गया, एंड घर वाले फिर पूछते कि क्या क्या शुरू है अभी, ये करना है वो करना है, सो एंड देन 29 एंड 20 मैंने सीमेडी में ये किया, डिप्लोमा हुआ मेरा। देन आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन माय पोर्टफोलियो आफ्टर लॉकडाउन। पूरा लॉकडाउन घर पे गया, घर पे शूट किया फूड एंड आउटस्कर्ट्स, बट इतना कुछ नहीं मिला, एंड दिस इज फ्रॉम माय पोर्टफोलियो। लाइक मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड था पोर्टफोलियो के लिए, बट जैसे स्टार्ट किया बहुत सारे मतलब डिफिकल्टीज है। अब सबसे मेजर था पीपल हैंडलिंग, मतलब किसको डेट नहीं है, किसको टाइम पे आने रहे हैं, सो वो सब करके, और फिर रिजल्ट्स भी लेना। या एनी क्वेश्चंस फॉर दिस फोटो?
So Yash, is there like a mixed lighting here? Because I can see there is like, or
या
low light. So
Okay.
if you could just help us with that.
या सो मतलब मैं ये लोकेशन पहले कैंप रोड पे मैंने ये लोकेशन सिलेक्ट किया था, एंड जब मुझे मतलब मेरे डिजाइनर ने आउटफिट का फोटो भेजा, तब मैंने मतलब और ये मैंने वॉल थी, तो मुझे लगा कि कुछ मतलब करते हैं कॉन्ट्रास्ट बीच में, और ये कंसेप्ट मैंने देखा था पहले, मेरे रेफरेंस में था, तो मुझे एक ट्राई भी करना था। सो उसके पीछे से मैंने एक लाइट दिया पीछे की वॉल पे, एंड दिस साइड आई ओनली यूज रिफ्लेक्टर, आई डिडंट यूज एनी लाइट फॉर हर फेस।
And I mean, even you and Rajmudra, both of you are saying that you guys travel to these outdoor locations and
Yeah.
shoot people or garments over there.
Yeah.
How does it go with the permissions, the timings? Do you do it
Yeah.
when anybody wakes up before it is 8 o'clock in the morning? How does that go for you?
Yeah. I planned it exactly that way. I told my team to come at 7, and they came at 10, and I was so furious. I was like, तुम्हें मतलब टाइम का वैल्यू नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, एंड देन बट आई काम डाउन, क्योंकि मुझे भी रिजल्ट लेना था, और शी वाज फ्रॉम दिल्ली, शी हैड फ्लाइट एट 4 PM, सो हमें जल्दी शूट करना था उस दिन, तो फिर वी स्टार्टेड वर्किंग, बट बहुत गर्दी हो गए थे फिर, और लॉकडाउन बस मतलब 50% ही खुला था, तो मुझे डर भी लग रहा था कि पुलिस आएंगे, कुछ होगा, और सब मतलब ऑटो वाले रुक के उसकी फोटो ले रहे हैं, पूछ रहे हैं क्या शुरू है, क्या शुरू है। देयर वर लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स ड्यूरिंग दिस शूट, बट हमने मतलब जल्दी ये लोकेशन कवर की, एंड देन वी मूव टू नेक्स्ट वेयर इट वाज लेस क्राउडेड।
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my work. There is a backstory to this shoot. First, we decided to shoot it on a resort, river के सामने, क्योंकि ये बिकिनी टाइप था, बट मतलब पूरा बिकिनी नहीं, बस मेरे डिजाइनर ने उसमें क्रिएटिव किया था। सो बट देन उसका फोन आया जब मैंने रिसोर्ट बुक किया, और रात को उसका फोन आया कि आई एम नॉट कंफर्टेबल डूइंग इट आउटसाइड। सो फिर मतलब मैंने जो बुकिंग थी वो रिस्केड्यूल कर दी, बट देन फिर मतलब मुझे एकदम टाइम पे इम्प्रोवाइज करना पड़ा, तो मैंने मेरे फ्रंट रूम में पर्दा मतलब ये पीछे का क्लॉथ लेके आया, और बस सिंगल लाइट यूज करके ये फोटोज निकाले। सो या इट वाज फन। और मैंने सचिन, हमारे जो सचिन सर है, सचिन चांदने सर, उनके प्रोफाइल से इंस्पिरेशन लेके मतलब फिर ये शूट किया जब मुझे इम्प्रोवाइज करना पड़ा तो। एंड जो मैंने बुकिंग रिस्केड्यूल की थी, फिर वहां पे मैंने ये डिफरेंट आउटफिट विद डिफरेंट मॉडल शूट किया। दिस इज दैट back of that resort, there's this river. These are the photos.
So this whole concept is yours, Yash, or was the client briefed?
No, this was for me, this was for my portfolio, so yeah, it was
Oh,
all
this is
me.
your personal shoot. It's nothing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
do
yeah,
with. Okay, okay.
yeah. These are my personal shoots. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. This one too. This is from camp
Yash, can
also.
you go back?
Yeah.
Yeah, this picture. So, Yash, can you just share more details of the timings of the light that this looks like when is this shot and how have you created
Yeah.
all this?
So we got that location at 8, मतलब 7 a.m. But मेकअप एंड जो स्टाइलिंग थी उसमें टाइम बहुत गया, और देन 11 a.m. में हमने स्टार्ट किया शूटिंग. तो बहुत हार्श लाइट हो गया था. मतलब जो आई हैव टू, मतलब मुझे उसके फेस, मतलब उसके फ्रंट फेसिंग वाले शॉट्स लेने थे, बट लाइट इतना हार्श हो गया था कि मतलब, और उसका फेशियल फीचर्स भी ऐसा था कि आई के नीचे पूरा शैडो आ रहा था. मैंने फिर रिफ्लेक्टर एंड यूज किया, बट इट डिडंट वर्क. सो वी वेंट लाइक दिस शॉट, द फर्स्ट इमेज, शी इज फेसिंग टुवर्ड्स सन, एंड या दैट वन. एंड देन मैंने फिर ये उसको सन के अगेंस्ट में खड़ा कर दिया, और ये साइड से लाइट दिया, फ्रंट साइड से, इन दिस सेकंड फोटो. एंड दैट्स हाउ वी गॉट इट. बहुत हार्श लाइट था मैम इस शूट के टाइम.
That's what I was actually thinking, because the effect, even if the harsh light is there, the picture is still calming. It's not getting into the eyes. And the second picture on the right hand side, what is that layer that you've used in between? Is that a poly? How have you created that
Yeah.
frame?
So जब मेरे कंसल्टेंट सचिन सर थे, एंड ही सेड कि मतलब पिक्चर्स बस तुम पोजेस बदल के, मतलब पिक्चर्स फिर मोनोटोनस ही लगती है, सेम ही लगती है. एंड सो ट्राई टू ऐड एलिमेंट. सो आई वेंट विद दिस इज जस्ट एक ये है, मतलब प्लास्टिक का पेपर है, मैंने उसमें होल कट किया एंड गॉट दिस इमेज. या सो मैंने मतलब हर शूट में मैं अभी ट्राई करता हूँ कि मैं मेरे हर फोटो में मतलब एक अलग एलिमेंट यूज करूँ, जिससे वो मतलब ये ना फ्रेश लगे.
Personally, this is very affecting for me. I mean, the light and all this drama. Yes, please go ahead.
ये फैशन और स्ट्रीट का मैं मुझे मिक्स करना था, तो मैंने मतलब ये किया, ये थोड़ा हाई एंड फैशन गारमेंट लिया मेरे डिजाइनर से, एंड वी वेंट ऑन स्ट्रीट, मतलब जस्ट वॉक कर रहे थे, और अच्छी मतलब जगह मिली तो शूट कर रहे थे.
Yes,
There's
can
so
you
many.
explain how how you contacted the designer, and how you
Yeah.
decided the outfits and all?
Yeah. So when I went to मतलब when I contacted like people, designers and all, I had no work to show because I was just starting and there was no work for me to show about my photography. I had travel content and people, but there were no fashion content. So like people were hesitant at first, but then I said कि let me shoot a one free shoot for you. So I went with him. I said मैं तेरे लिए मतलब free shoot करूंगा, अगर तुझे अच्छा लगा then we can see what we can do. तो मैंने उसके लिए एक शूट किया जो यहाँ पे इंक्लूडेड नहीं है. देन ही फेल्ट कॉन्फिडेंट कि लाइक ये कर सकता है, और मेरा मतलब जो ट्रैवल का बैकग्राउंड है जो मैंने इसमें यूज किया, उसे वो भी अच्छा लगा. फिर हमने मोस्टली आउटडोर से शूट किया, क्योंकि लाइक ही ऑल्सो वांटेड फॉर हिज पोर्टफोलियो शॉट्स आउटसाइड लाइक ऑन स्ट्रीट and like by river. Then yeah, that's how we collaborated.
So this is purely a collaboration shoot, Yash?
Yeah, like I paid model and makeup artist, but yeah, the
Okay.
outfits is on him.
Okay, the designer
Yeah, I
and you
rented also
collaborate.
somehow. Yeah.
Oh. And then the whole concept of it is yours, like
Yeah.
what location to choose. Because
Yeah.
there's this interesting element of a chair also near the river. I mean, we wouldn't think of, this one, we wouldn't
Yeah.
think of taking a chair, and
Yeah.
making the model sit on it and shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my food work. ये मैंने मतलब लॉकडाउन में शूट किया, दिवाली फर्स्ट लॉकडाउन. This is my mom. My mom is very supporting. मतलब मेरी मॉम की वजह से मैं हूँ यहाँ पे. And she is like ये लो वो लो, मतलब she's never says no to me and always help me with this stuff. So मतलब लॉकडाउन में हमने almost रोज ही शूट किया कुछ ना कुछ. I love non-veg and yeah, फिर ये भी मैंने मेरे टेरेस पे शूट किया. हार्श लाइट था, सुबह के 2 बजे थे, मतलब दोपहर के. बट या दिस इज मैंने सिंगल लाइट वॉल पे रिफ्लेक्ट करके ये वाले शूट्स किए, मतलब दिवाली का.
So again, you had this whole Diwali festive
Yeah.
concept in mind for it.
क्योंकि तब मतलब लॉकडाउन में ज्यादा वर्क नहीं था कुछ, क्योंकि घर पे थे, तो ओनली थिंग वी कुड डू वाज फोकस ऑन आवर सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स. सो फिर वैसे शूट करने चलते, मतलब दिवाली आ रही है तो दिवाली का शूट करेंगे, फिर होली आ रहे तो फिर बिफोर होली विल शूट फॉर होली पिक्चर्स. या सो दिस केम आउट ऑफ दैट concept.
So all these your lockdown work.
Yeah, this one and these two.
Okay.
Yeah, this I did for P-Town Bar in Balewadi High Street. ये पेड वर्क था, मतलब बहुत सारे हैं फिर इस सीरीज के, उन्हें मेनू के लिए चाहते हैं yeah.
So again, how was the process here? Like, how was the approach?
मैम मतलब मुझे ऑल मतलब सभी वर्क मेरे सोशल मीडिया हैंडल से आए आज तक जो भी आए, and so I really think keeping it up to date is very important. Like people only are getting me in contact with from क्योंकि मैं अमरावती से हूँ, मेरे यहाँ पे कोई मतलब कनेक्शंस नहीं थे, तो मुझे रिलाय मेरे दोस्तों पे और सोशल मीडिया पे ही रहना था. Yeah, these are also from lockdown. ये मेरे घर पे शूट किए मैं और मम्मी ने.
Hi. So the second image, is it a natural light or you have used any strobe lights?
Yeah, no,
The-
this is shot on natural light. Sunset के वक्त. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean near the window or.
Yeah.
Like that.
मैंने मेरा टेबल यहाँ में मेरे डोर में लिया, डोर ओपन किया पूरा, and then let light in.
I mean the smoky thing, what we see there, it's very
Yeah.
good. Like it adds to
Yeah.
the.
Very catchy.
Yeah.
So what was the smoke, Yash? Like, did you use, what did you
हाँ,
use?
इस और धूप मतलब अगरबत्ती थी मैम.
Okay.
Yeah, no Photoshop.
Yeah, so I think Prabhajan was that. I mean, the student who asked you right now is Prabhajan, and he's from our Bangalore campus, and they're
Yeah.
just getting into their. He's just completing his first semester and getting into the second semester to understand light, and
Yeah.
they're just getting into the studio. So
Yeah. I hope you have fun, Prabhanjan. Best of luck.
Yeah. So 1 minute, can you go to that second slide maybe, like which you showed with the curtain thing, the white one? Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
So actually I like the can you tell about the concept, because I like the second photo where we can see the hand.
Yeah.
So is there any particular concept behind this to shoot them?
Behind the second photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That to be honest, there was no concept. I was just checking light, how it's falling on her, and the makeup artist was doing her hair.
Okay.
And then I just clicked it, and after shoot when I saw it, that really catch my eye, because that like this gives a feeling like she's lonely and someone's doing her hair, like she's you can imagine a star, but you never know, like a celebrity, what's going inside their head, what are they doing, like a desperation and something like that.
Yeah.
Even our
that
expressions are, very catchy in that image.
Yeah. It's very subtle and it's like it's very good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Should I continue?
I think
Yeah.
it's very important that you guys are ready with your camera, because you don't know when you would get such a moment. And it is a candid moment, right? It's not something that is staged and you've told her ki haath aisa raha, tera facial expression aisa raha. Even the model's hands are, in a very awkward kind of position for her. Very nice. Thank you, Prabhajan.
Okay. It's fine.
So recently, me and Rajmudra, we worked for a brand called Amoha. They sell bags, wallets, and they were just getting started. It's a small business, and that the owner was working on his website. So he approached us for photos for his website. So this is that work. This is the main page,
And this
home
is
page.
also through Instagram. Like he approached through Instagram. So
Raj?
it's really needed to keep yourself updated and all.
These are the wallets. And these photos are shot. This shot is in my room. Like our just books and my laptop.
And have you used any studio lights, or again, it's just the natural light? That's
Ma'am, some of them are shot on studio lights. We have two lights, me and Raj.
okay.
And some of them are just we take it to the window and shoot stuff. Yeah, these are from outside.
So how does that process work? Because now when you work with a third person. Now you and Rajmudra work as a team, but
Yeah.
she has her thought process, you have your thought process.
Yeah.
How does it go between you both?
Ma'am, we start off with requirements of the owner, मतलब जो client है उससे क्या requirements है. Then we both bring our references. Like Rajmudra उसके references निकालेगी, मैं मेरे references निकालूंगा, and then we send it to each other, the links, and then we decided कि what will be profitable, what will be मतलब less time consuming and like good result, and then we decided on same references and we go create it. मुझे आउटडोर्स पसंद है, तो मेरा अप्रोच वैसे रहता है कि लेट्स टेक इट आउटडोर. और क्लाइंट को कमर्शियल शॉट्स भी चाहिए थे ऐसे वाले, क्योंकि मतलब उनके इसके फर्स्ट फ्रंट पेज के लिए, तो फिर हमने वो भी शूट किया. These are few brands we worked with this past year: Chitale Bandu, Ranka Jewelers, Amoha, and that designer studio Gandhi, which got us our first billboard, like banner. And food के मतलब multiple shoots चालू ही रहते हैं, like collaboration and stuff. Yeah.
And just curiosity, Yash, like
Yeah.
knowing that you are from a different program altogether, it's not even like the same batches, and you know each other through the common degree or diploma. How did you guys thought of coming together as a team? Because that's one thing that we keep telling our students, that this is the platform where you will meet a lot of photographers, because you guys are in the same institute and you are interacting with each other, you kind of grow together. How did that happen, that you and Rajmudra came together?
Raj, would you like to answer that?
Yeah, I can. So in the degree, I was in third year and he was in the first year of his diploma, like the only year they have. So he was in diploma. And then we came to know each other from our common friend, Pratiksha. So we three are like a team, but now she cannot work in photography right now. So we connected and then we were talking, and some shoots were, they came, and we require a team. I can rely on someone, he can, get some free hand. So we started doing together, work together, and it was great. He's, he's positive about the feedback and all. So we just, continued the shoots and all.
One day I just got call from her out of the blue, कल shoot है, मतलब तू आएगा क्या मेरे साथ. We had never worked before that, and I was already at a wedding shooting. So मुझे मतलब I said yes. मुझे भी मतलब मिस नहीं करनी थी अपॉर्चुनिटी ये वाली, मतलब जो वो शूट कर रही थी, क्योंकि लोकेशन वगैरह बहुत अच्छा था. एंड वहां पे हमारा ज्यादा मतलब बात हुई, कांटेक्ट हुआ. पहले तो हम अलग अलग बैच में थे, तो हम मतलब वी वर जस्ट नॉर्मल हाय हेलो फ्रेंड्स, बट देन वी वर्क टुगेदर एंड इट वेंट वेल. सो हमने फिर प्रोजेक्ट साथ में लेना शुरू किया आगे भी. So first step after CMEDU, I just these are points, so मतलब मुझे बात करने के लिए मैंने निकाल के रखे हैं. So I'll go one by one.
I'm very happy to see these points, Yash, because you have, properly listed them out in a proper sequence. So you and Rajmudra can talk about it and, help our students with what your experience and the approach has been.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So first step after CMEDU, first I was blank कि अब क्या करना है. CMEDU was assurance कि मैं कुछ तो कर रहा हूँ लाइफ में, मतलब मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ सबको बताना है, relatives को, that I'm doing this course, that. And then afterwards सब मतलब friends भी दूर चले गए सब, they went to their villages and cities. So first I was very blank. 2 weeks I used to go alone on for treks and stuff, and think मैं क्या करूँगा. And then मुझे मतलब Instagram से काम मिलना शुरू हो गया, ये करेगा क्या, वो करेगा क्या. So first I did few collabs, but and then they liked my work, so they only gave me paid work next. So ऐसे contact से contact बढ़ गए, and then collab friends फिर राजमुद्रा एंटर हुई, फिर उसके थ्रू बहुत सारा वर्क मिला हमें. like क्योंकि she was here for 4 years, and like she had like better contacts, she did internship and stuff, so उसे मतलब कॉल आते रहते shoots के लिए. Then we started working together. Role of social media, like before I had not uploaded, like मैंने पहले upload नहीं करता था, मैं shoot बहुत करता हूँ लेकिन अभी मैं upload नहीं करता वो, like post processing and stuff, captions like that take a lot of time. But then lockdown में बहुत time मिला तो मैंने upload किया, and then people started recognizing, and yeah, बहुत सारा वक्त मतलब उससे आया मुझे social media से. Raj, would you like to add something?
Yeah, like social media plays a very major role nowadays because people look up to it. Like they go on Insta a lot, and abhi to like from the survey and all, reels are working really great on Insta. Like पहले photos को views आते थे और उससे interaction बढ़ता था. But now reels are working, so like we create reels also because if you view your Instagram or whatever social media you rely on, if you view it as your portfolio kind of thing, because people are gonna view it no matter अगर तुम सोच रहे हो कि मैं ज्यादा upload नहीं करता, but people are gonna view it only. So keep uploading, like keep it up to date. We are not good at that, but like we will suggest that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pre-shoot preparations, मतलब I learned this hard way, कि मतलब प्रिपरेशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. लाइक फर्स्ट आई वाज लाइक वेरी इम्पल्सिव, लाइक मैं मतलब शूट के दिन सुबह उठ के बैटरी चार्ज करूंगा और मतलब बहुत रिस्क लेता था, और फिर वहां पे जाके ब्लैंक होना वाज लाइक मतलब रोज का ही था. मतलब शूट पे जाओ और फिर मतलब पोजिंग में बताने, लेकिन उनको मतलब मॉडल को गाइड करने में दिक्कत होती थी. एंड देन लाइक फिर मैंने मतलब मूड बोर्ड बनाया, मैंने फोल्डर्स बनाए अलग अलग, कि मतलब मॉडल्स के मतलब रेफरेंसेस, पोजिंग के रेफरेंसेस अलग, लाइटिंग्स के अलग. एंड दैट हेल्प्ड अ लॉट, लाइक रेफरेंसिंग हेल्प्स वेरी मच. लाइक 50-60% वर्क वहीं पे हो जाता है, फिर वहां पे जाके बस बताना है कि मतलब कैसे खड़े रहे, कैसे क्या करना है. एंड रेकी वाज माय फेवरेट पार्ट, लाइक रेकी इज स्टिल माय फेवरेट पार्ट. आई ट्रैवल अ लॉट, एंड फिर मतलब प्री शूट्स में रेकी आती है. एंड जब बिकॉज आई ट्रैवल अ लॉट, मुझे मतलब वर्क ही वैसे आते कि लाइक दिस प्लेस, आई लाइक दिस प्लेस, मुझे यहाँ पे शूट करना है, लाइक वी गो देयर, लाइक या आई टेक यू देयर, आई टेक यू इनटू बेटर प्लेस. तो वैसे मतलब वर्क्स आते रहते हैं. राज, वुड लाइक टू ऐड समथिंग?
Mm, so yeah, when we share the mood board with client also, so they are very happy. Like they can see what we can create and all. So mood boards are very major part of our shoots, and yeah, so everyone should create it before shoot. Like we can reference through it, and on shoot we cannot go blank if we have mood board and all. So we can we have to create like two mood boards I create. So one is for posing and one is for framings and all. So yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah. Raj, what are the difficulties you face during shoots?
Yeah, there are many difficulties. Like sometimes the models are not very enthusiastic, or they are not and sometimes the client want very flat and all kind of images, but we work it out. I guess yours can explain it better. Like he faced a lot of things like that.
हाँ, मतलब पीपल हैंडल करना बहुत ही मतलब डिफिकल्ट हो रहा है आज. मतलब आई गिव देम अ टाइम एंड दे वोंट कम, सो आई हैव टू मेक श्योर आई गिव देम लाइक 2 hours बिफोर. मतलब मुझे अगर 8 बजे शूट करना है तो मैं उन्हें 6 बजे बताता हूँ. देन वी कैन स्टार्ट शूटिंग एट 8. एंड क्लाइंट्स कैन बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट, मतलब जगह पे बोलेंगे कि नहीं ऐसा नहीं चाहिए, वैसा नहीं चाहिए. सो दोज आर जस्ट लाइक there was like one client, we were shooting at night, and she showed me a reference photo, like I want a photo like this, and it was shot in broad daylight, and she was saying like I want this result now. And we were like yeah, मतलब मैंने फिर उन्हें ये कहा कि हाँ हाँ मिल जाएगा, but we knew we couldn't like make that happen. But yeah, that what we have to deal with stuff. uh, Raj, what do you like about your job?
You're interviewing me only. So yeah, so I get to travel, I get to meet new people. So these are the things. Photography, so I like the most, and through my work, I can get money from it. So nothing is better than that. So yes, that I like about my job.
Like insecurity भी है कि मतलब like proper job नहीं है और but yeah, what we are doing right now, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
Just to ask the point, so yeah, the second part is like a collab thing.
Yeah.
So as we are starting like a photographer, so we might come across like doing a free shoots, free collabs with the certain maybe companies, maybe with the friends.
Yeah.
So how do you tackle that? Uh, like how you make up your mind to give a
Yeah.
free shoot, and so
Okay, like when accepting a collab, I only accept collab is if I'm getting something out of it. I don't do collabs if like I have to shoot for like them and like they get everything. मतलब मुझे भी उसमें से कुछ आउटकम मिलना चाहिए, ये मेरा मतलब पहला थॉट रहता है कि लाइक या आई मुझे भी ये फोटोज अपलोड करते आने चाहिए, मतलब मुझे भी ये आउटफिट पसंद होना चाहिए. आई लुक फॉर दैट लाइक माय प्रायोरिटीज व्हाइल डूइंग कोलैब. आई डोंट डू इट फॉर ओनली मतलब कोई आस्क मतलब कोई पूछ रहा है और मैं कोलैब कर दूंगा, ऐसा नहीं. सो या यू शुड प्रायोरिटाइज योर थिंग लाइक कि तुम्हें कोलैब में से क्या चाहिए और तुम्हें जो चाहिए वो तुम्हें मिल रहा है कि नहीं. या
yeah, got that point.
And again, like if you're in your first sem or first year, so you can go for collabs at any time. Like for first year, so we have to create our kind of portfolio or kind of work which we can show to the other people. Through that we can get other work, like people find out our potential, like what we can create through different people. So I think for your startup kind of thing, we can go for collab in the beginning, but when it comes to like you have experience of 3-4 years or something, so after
Yeah.
that you can choose what you want to do, or if you want to take collabs or what. So if collab is with someone which can give you contacts or which can give you further shoots, so you can go for that.
Yeah, thank you. So because like today I have a shoot like open mic event for me. So
yeah,
so I got a thing. So I just wanted to ask like how the mindset like doing a free collapse or certain things, because like even in the colleges like we come across like a people saying that like we don't do a free collab, like if we are good at something, like why we want to do the free, like
yeah,
first year itself, even the first year itself, like they tend to say that like
yeah,
like I don't do free collab, like I want to get paid.
yeah.
So that's the thing. So I just want
Like
to ask you guys
like मतलब they don't just want you to do the collab like क्योंकि वो नहीं कर रहे तो like they feel like you shouldn't do it. like मेरे साथ भी वैसा हुआ है कि like ये मत कर वो मत कर, but like you have to find value in what you are doing. like या मतलब वर्क करने के बाद आपको अच्छा लगना चाहिए कि यार ये करके मतलब कुछ वेस्ट नहीं गया. like look for that. You should feel good about your work. like working on collab also should feel good.
yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you. Like I just wanted to ask that, and
Yeah.
got that.
और लाइक जो इवेंट्स रहता है ऐसे मतलब मैंने भी किए मतलब ओपन माइक इवेंट्स या वहां पे फिर मतलब अप्रोच ऐसे रहता है कि कॉन्टेक्ट बढ़ाया जाए. मतलब look for celebrities, look for influencer, shoot them and then send them photos and then ask them like can we do a shoot, like
Okay.
वहां से
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like listening to your thing. Like
Yeah. Okay. Should I go do next? Yeah.
yeah. Like,
Okay, these are the BTS of that bags we shot.
Amoha.
Yeah. So we climbed Shankar Tekiri. There is a this is place on Lonavala Road. I go there often, and yeah. So we climbed up while sunset and shot these there bags there. The first one is we're shooting for Chitare Bandhu, their Diwali collection. We rented studio for that, and those are Amoha bags. So we just we set up in my flat itself. This natural light.
It's very, I mean, the image on the right and both the images basically show very that do more with little, with whatever you have.
Yeah.
Jugaad, what Rajmudra had also used this word earlier in her talk. This is exactly how you start, building up your portfolio and take it up step by step, I think.
Yes, ma'am. So for the cover of Amoha, so we used my sofa only, and the cover. Yes, can you go to that?
Yeah.
Yes. So nobody can say that. Like it looks like a proper background, but it was, very, very jugaad kind of thing. Like I
Yeah.
have the BTS, but now I cannot share it. But yeah, we have to do the jugaad a lot.
This is the video of first billboard that was.
So, Rajmudra, Yash, what was your feeling like? I mean, of course, we can see that you guys are so excited and it's like a proud feeling and it's all showing in your video. But how was it when you heard this news that it's on a big billboard outside a mall and, stuff like that?
We were just screaming when we knew that the billboard was got posted. Raj?
So yeah, we were on some another shoot, and the common contact which is with the Gandhi studio and us. So she was like, you didn't know they have that banner which you guys shot. So you're like, what? So it was very surprising for us,
Like
and
we
she was
knew
like, it's very
after 1
big
month
banner.
that this was
Yeah.
there.
It's kind of, it's still there, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we were like, what? So it was very surprising, and we were very, very happy.
And I mean, see, when you're shooting for clients, like even the bag ones that you're doing,
Yeah.
Yes.
is there any particular thing that the client tells you that ये वाला frame हमको higher resolution में दो, बाकी सारे low resolution में दो? Any ऐसे कुछ रहता है requirement?
Yeah, ma'am. Like when we gave him first draft, मतलब जो first shoot हुआ था, the 50%. Then like he said like I want this, I want that. मतलब reshoot करो, ये करो, वो करो. मतलब उसके बहुत सारे requirements थे. But like then हमें भी उसको समझाना पड़ता है कि like no, this is not good for you. Like this is good for you. Like this you should prefer this, and only then can like we work that out.
Yes, again, and he also, wanted it in another formats and all. So we just told him that we are giving it in our format, so you have to change it only.
Like they want more in less money, but like we were firm, like you'll only get photographs. That designing part we won't do. Then
Yeah, because I'm sure when you guys must be sending quotations to the clients and there'll be revisions. They'll be asking for more and more and more. So
Yes.
how do you guys stick to what? Yash, you can go to the next frame. That's a very interesting frame. The thank you one that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is by you?
Yeah, I shot this.
Where is this?
This is from Navi Sangvi. Like there's this open ground and people come and they drop the rice and stuff for the
nice
pigeons.
So yeah, just sorry, coming back to what we were discussing, how do you guys put your foot down and say कि itna hai to itna hi hoga? How does that work?
Like we keep little margin between that. Like if we are ready for 15, so we just go for 18 or something. So if it fluctuates a little bit, so we are okay with it. Like that's how we tackle that. And if he is going or she is going below that, then we just say no to it.
And with regards to like when you guys said the role of social media, so do you have like a clause in your quotations or in your invoices where you mention that if you post, you would be tagging the brand, and if the brand posts, the brand would tag you guys?
No, like till now, we haven't faced anything, that kind of. But no, we haven't done that in that.
Yeah, but we are going to do it from now.
We have to.
Because that's how the reach will increase, right? Like when maybe Chitale Bandhu tags you guys, everybody will know, would at least go and check out your profile because it's there on Chitale Bandhu, and they are big in Pune. They're big into the sweet market, So
Yes,
I'm sure people will go and check who is Rajmudra or who is Yash.
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
So awesome. Any more questions, Prabhanjan, Alankriti, you guys have for Yash and Rajmudra? Anybody else?
No, ma'am, like not in particular, but yeah, I had asked them. I had that question, so yeah.
Super. Thank you so much.
I
Oh,
I
Baba
just
has.
yes, I have a
Okay.
question.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, Rajmudra and Yash, I remember there's this set of picture, I think from your set, Rajmudra, in which there's this white top, which looks like wings, with the girl wearing it. You shot some images also. Can you
Uh,
recollect it?
no, it's from Yash,
So
I guess.
basically, my question honestly is
Yeah.
that I could understand a lot of concepts in your pictures. Like every set of pictures had a different concept altogether. It wasn't just shooting with lights and just achieving that technical excellence, but there was something which was more conveying than the technical side of things. How do you get inspired, or where do you actually get references from? How does your head works differently? Are you reading something? What do you do when you're
Yes.
not taking pictures?
So,
Yeah.
what I do is I go to Pinterest a lot, and I just go through the feeds and all. When I get some concept in my mind, so I already have some references for it. Like
Hmm.
I have this planning to, how I will do it or what. Or sometimes like the lockdown ka jo theme tha inside the box wala. So
Yeah, yeah.
that was whole my idea. Like that was I didn't go for the referencing and all, because in my mind I was very very clear like what I want, what I have, and sometimes yeah it goes with the flow.
Okay, okay, cool. Thank you, Mansi. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I think for us teachers, it's always like we take pride in saying
Yeah.
that these are our students, and it's always a pleasure to definitely reconnect with our ex students, alumni, and see what they're doing. I mean, when we get these hi hellos, or like I remember Yash had forwarded that video,
Real.
that one,
Yeah.
the reel that got viral.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were jumping for joy, and so were we.
Yeah.
That this is
Yes.
something that is big, and we all know it's just the beginning for you guys, and I mean, wish you all the best.
So, ma'am,
Definitely,
I would like to add one thing. So,
please go ahead.
in very initial days, so one guy just came to me, and he was from our batch only, and he was like, मतलब हम लोग चार लड़कियां थी क्लास में, you know that already. So one by one, everyone eliminated. That's another part. But this guy, he came to me and he was like, यार तुम ये लड़कियां मतलब क्यों कर रही हो ये सब? So
Hmm.
he was, directly उसने ऐसे बोला, like what, why? So he was like, ये फोटोग्राफी क्यों कर रहे हो तुम लोग? मतलब आगे तो जाके तुम लोग को शादी करनी है and all. So
Hmm.
at that time, my confidence was like nothing. I had no confidence, and I was like, I was just, I was silent at that time. But I guess, and he just left the college in first year only.
Hmm.
So yes, this was one experience, and this is very great to share here because I'm here and I don't know where he is. But yes,
Good, good.
Ma'am, remember the time when we had to stop the car every 15 minutes just so Raj can puke?
Yeah, so I think what Yash is mentioning here is, I mean, photography being a practical subject, we
Yeah.
do need to, have photo walks or study tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
So
ma'am.
we all had gone to Sri Lanka, and I
Okay.
mean, we did not really know. At least I did not know that Rajmudra is she gets bus sickness, and yeah, and in Sri Lanka we had to go to some places which were the hill station, and then obviously the roads are
Yeah.
going to be like hearts and
That was
everything.
very embarrassing, ma'am.
It's no, I mean, and somewhere I feel these photo walk study tours or the workshops, this is where your building phase happens, where you guys
Yeah.
interact with each other, because you are, for those 8 days or for that one night, you guys are, together in,
Yeah.
not just in college for those few hours that you're there, but you're there sleeping, eating, having breakfast, lunch, dinner, doing photography together, sharing your experience while on that trip, which I think really helps you guys to know each other better and, uh, work with each other's weakness and strength. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, I mean, don't worry, don't be embarrassed about it. We all have our set of challenges, and like you said, overcoming that challenge when you face that thing in your first year and here you are today,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
it's commendable, definitely. Rajmudra has been very timid and very quiet. She doesn't talk much,
Yeah.
and seeing her be so confident today in the alumni talk is like, I am happy. You've made my today and the weekend for sure.
Thank you, ma'am.
And Yash also, I mean, the whole camaraderie that you guys have. When Rajmudra just said that, ki, "Ab tu mera interview le raha hai kya?" That just shows what relationship you guys share as a team. Awesome. Keep going ahead. Do best for yourself and make us proud and yourself, obviously.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for this opportunity, man.
Thank you. All the
Yeah.
best.
Thank you both, like sharing the information, like the
Yeah.
insights. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhanjan. That's
Thank
very
you,
sweet
ma'am.
of you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Just